And what's good, everybody? Welcome in here. Happy Wednesday night. Glad to have you guys back in the stream once again tonight. I'm Behind the Arc Basketball. Back covering some NBA. Number one team right now. Best record in the NBA, the Golden State Warriors, as they have a record of 29-7, 12-4 on the road, as they will be playing this game on the road at American Airlines Arena, Dallas, Texas, home of the Mavs. Dallas, one game above 500, 19-18, 9-8 on their home court, currently number 6 in the Western Conference. Should be a good game tonight between these two teams. If you guys are new, make sure spike that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. We're going to tip off in about 12 minutes from now approximately here. Both of these teams have won both of their games in the new year at 2-0. Golden State with two tough victories on the road. The first one at Utah, 123-116 on New Year's Day, and they won over the Heat on the last game on Monday, 115-108, despite Steph Curry with a season-low 9 points. Just shot the ball 1 for 10 from three-point range in the game for Curry. Just 4 for 17 from the floor. Looking for a big bounce-back game tonight. It's going to be Curry versus Luka in this matchup here between a good one that's going down at Dallas. Steven, welcome to the stream. Wow, yeah, I saw that earlier about Dirk. Gee. Malika, welcome in. Golden State, crazy what they have done, and they're getting close to the return back for Klay Thompson. It's a road game, so Klay will not be playing tonight, but very close to his return. It looks like most likely, it hasn't been confirmed yet, but most likely it looks like Klay Thompson will be having his return back to the NBA on Sunday at home against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And it's been all the way since June 13th of 2019 was the last time that Klay Thompson had played an NBA game, back in Game 6 of the 2019 NBA Finals. And what they're doing right now, it's phenomenal, even though they still have Klay Thompson getting ready to return most likely this week. If not this week, it's probably going to be on the 17th of January when he comes back for the following home game after that. But Golden State, 39 assists each in the first two games in January for Golden State. Incredible what they have done. And they did not have Draymond Green in their last game, too. Their top in that game against Utah back on New Year's Day. And he's the top assist leader so far this season. And Curry had 28 points, 9 assists against Utah. Andre Iguodala had 8 assists. Otto Porter Jr., he had 8 assists as well against Utah. And then they followed it up against Miami. Two players, double-digit assist totals. And that was Steph Curry. He had 10 assists. He only scored 9 points a season low in the last game. So looking for a huge bounce-back game tonight for Steph. And Draymond Green, he came back in the last game against the Heat, and he had 13 total assists, 39 on the team total in the last game. So just incredible what they've done. 78 assists through the last two games for Golden State. What's good, Harry, Vegas, Michael, welcome to stream. I've got Golden State tonight in this one by 10. 113-103 is my prediction. Make sure to vote in that poll for whoever you got here tonight. Feel free to let me know who you guys got in this game. Warriors or Mavs, as we'll tip off in about 10 minutes. I've got Florida in that game tonight. I get to call Alabama a week ago, and I wasn't too pleased about Alabama. They have a lot of trouble with that 5 spot for Alabama. Florida's at home, and Colin Castleton's off to a tremendous start this season. Just hoping that this one should hopefully be a good game between these two teams. Dallas back, first two victories that they've got in 2022. One at Oklahoma City on Sunday, 95-86. They won over the Nuggets on Monday, 103-89. Luka coming off 15 assists, tied for a season high, 21 points, putting up this season for Luka 25, 8, and 9. What he's averaging. His numbers are a little bit lower than his past two seasons when he was scoring around 28 and 27 for the 2 seasons prior. So a lot of great games going on tonight in the NBA. A couple scores to update here. Rockets leading the Wizards at the end of one, 29-26. That's Magic and Sixers tied up at 33, and then the Hornets crushing the Pistons tonight at the end of one, 37-19. Let's see, favorite Marvel movie. I'd probably go with Captain America, if I had to say. He make a... Oh, probably back to the... the 2016 one that they had with the Civil War. Because there were a couple of different ones. LJ, welcome in from Mississippi. Ryan, what's good? Welcome to the stream once again, man. So 5 players listed out tonight for Dallas, 4 players listed out for Golden State. The return coming up closely for Klay Thompson. Not back tonight in this game for Klay, but looks like most likely he'll be coming back on Sunday against Cleveland. Porzingis is one of the players listed out tonight for Dallas. Kristaps Porzingis, Trey Burke, Willie Cauley-Stein, Boban, and they also picked up AT. He got released by the Lakers, and Dallas was able to pick up Isaiah Thomas. But he's listed out tonight. And then Golden State has Andre Iguodala, Otto Porter listed out. And then James Wiseman still out. And then Klay Thompson almost back to returning. The next game they play against the Pelicans for Golden State, and then after that game's the home game against Cleveland. Uncle Pizzle, what's good? Welcome back in, man. He's watching the Pistons Hornets right now. Wow. Yeah, that's a big gap in that game currently. Hornets crushing the Pistons. And that was shocking a couple of nights ago. I remember the Pistons won over the Bucks. Yeah, Ryan's open a big game from Jalen Brunson tonight. Happy New Year to you guys as well. Hope all is going well in 2022. Hopefully a much better year than the past 2 that we've had. Let me know out in the chat who you got in this one, Golden State or Dallas, as we're closing in around 5 minutes away from tip-off in the pregame. Currently, Golden State, number 1 team defensively in the NBA, only allowing opponents to 101.5 points per game. Number 1 passing team in the NBA, coming off phenomenal 2 games in a row, well over their season average of 28 assists. They put up 39 assists each in their first 2 wins of 2022. And for Dallas here, they're going to have to see if they can break the defense at Golden State and be able to score. Going to have to need a big game from Luka in order to do so, and everybody to contribute today in this matchup here, because Dallas coming in struggling offensively, only scoring around 105 per game. That is at 26th right now in the association. They're going to have to be on their game with not committing turnovers tonight if they want to keep this one and control the tempo in their favor, because one of the things Dallas does incredibly well is that they don't turn over the ball much. Second fewest in the NBA this season, so that's something that they'll look to do, and if they can be led by their defense and keep this close, then they'll see if they can control the game with Luka and keep close possessions as they get the home court behind themselves in their favor tonight for this matchup. Yeah, it's crazy, man. First time ever that we've had the new 17-game season. I like it. It's pretty cool this year how they had the biggest season ever. It makes things much more competitive for the playoff race, because now we have a couple, like, there's a good amount of games that's determining seeding this weekend, and then whoever wins gets in the Sunday night game, Chargers Raiders. That's huge. Ben, welcome to the stream, taking the Mavs tonight. Tyler, welcome in, and glad to have you back in. Thanks so much, man. Alright, so Happy New Year, everybody. If you guys are new, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. Thanks so much for joining in. Another great night of basketball action going on. There's a couple other games tipping off at this moment. I know Celtics and Spurs tipping off right now. Nets at the Pacers, that game is tipping off. And then this game will be starting out in under 5 minutes currently. Raptors at Bucks at 8 Eastern. Thunder at T-Wolves as well at 8 Eastern time. The late games, there's 3 of them tonight. Jazz at Nuggets, Heat at Blazers, and Hawks at Kings. Yeah, it's a win and in for both the Raiders and the Chargers. Unless the Jags beat the Colts earlier in the day. And this could get interesting here, because if the Jags, that would be like, it's a very thin chance it happens for the Jags beating the Colts. But if that does happen, it would be interesting, because it's either the Steelers or the Ravens that can sneak into the playoffs. But those two teams, the Chargers and the Raiders, if the Jags beat the Colts, and the Chargers and the Raiders, they know about it. Both of them can tie and get in, which makes it interesting. So that Chargers-Raiders game can go to a tie game, and neither can the Steelers nor the Ravens get in if somehow the Jags beat the Colts. But yeah, that's fat chance that's going to happen there. It's most likely going to be the Colts in the playoffs, and then the winner of that Raiders-Chargers game gets the final spot. LJ taking the Mavs. Welcome in. Yeah, that's the big thing they're missing out for Dallas. They've been hovering around like the 6-7 spot for quite some time, and they just need a lot more help every single offseason. They just need a ton more help for Dallas to complement Luka, and they just haven't been able to find it. Damian, welcome to the stream. I believe they're going with Jimmy G this weekend, which the Niners might not even make it in. If the Niners lose, and then... Yeah, if they lose, and then Philadelphia's already in, which a month ago they weren't close. The Saints are the one, yeah. Yeah, so the Saints can they can still get in with a Niners loss, and the Saints would have to win. And the Saints are playing the Falcons, and the Niners are at the Rams. What's good, Daniel? Welcome to the stream. Just closing in on tip-off here, and just about like a minute and a half from now, we'll get this game rolling. Starting 5 tonight, it looks like this for Golden State. Steph Curry, Gary Payton II, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, Kevon Looney, starting 5 for Golden State. Top record in the NBA this season at 29-7. Dallas comes in number 6 in the West, 19-18. Luka, Jalen Brunson, Dorian Finney-Smith, Maxi Kleber, Dwight Powell. That's the starting 5 tonight for the Mavs. If you guys are new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. I cover basketball play-by-play here, NBA, also college streams as well. And glad to have you guys on the channel tonight in this matchup. Golden State enters this matchup 4.5-point favorite. Steph Curry, season low, 9 points, just 1 for 10 from 3-point range. In the last game, even though they won over the Heat, the final score was 115-108. Looking for a huge game today. Luka averaging 25, 8, and 9 this season. They're going to see if they can get a big performance out of the Dallas offense to see if they can crack the code of the number 1 defense at Golden State this season. I like those uniforms tonight that Golden State's going in. Golden State's got the yellow jerseys tonight. The Bay with a logo out in front. Blue numbers, blue letters. Dallas, dark blue uniforms, white numbers, white letters. Dallas controls the tip as they go right to left, and we're underway for the first quarter of action. Mavs have the ball first. Top of the key, bounce pass into the hands of Dwight Powell at the left elbow. Powell backs his way, hand off to Luka. Luka inside the key, bounce pass into traffic, and not a good start for Dallas. First possession is a turnover. Now it's Golden State with the ball. At the top with Wiggins. Moves it outside, left wing to Curry. Puts the ball into the hands of Green. Turns the corner, free throw circle. Moves it out to the top. 3-point shot taken straight away. Wiggins no good off the mark. Luka comes out with a defensive rebound. Second possession now for Dallas. Luka passes out to the top. Finney-Smith dribbles up, drives down the lane. Left-handed layup, no good. Missed off the rim. And defensive rebound pulled down by Golden State. Nice feed underneath to a cutter. That's the first assist in the night. Gary Payton the second. Over to a cutting Andrew Wiggins. Left baseline to the hole. Golden State on the board first. 1 minute through. Luka passes left corner. Finney-Smith. Kleber out to the top. Brunson dribbles up. Now he sneaks around into the key. Floats one up and scores even at 2. Jalen Brunson, first one on the board tonight for Dallas. Boyette, welcome to the stream from the Philippines. Fahad, welcome in. Wiggins has been phenomenal this year. He's gonna have to get like consistent all-star appearances to do that, but he's been great this year. Dallas has it, floats it up off the runner, and Luka connects. 4-2 Dallas. Golden State with the ball. Top of the key, Green moves it over to Curry, swings it out left corner, deflected out of bounds, and it's gonna stay Golden State ball. Luka, that's not a good sign. We're just not even 2 minutes into the game, and Luka was grabbing his left calf. As he's still in the game. Bounce pass into traffic, swiped loose, and goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins. What's good, Brian? Welcome in here, man. Was not a good sign in the last possession. We saw Luka struggling with the back of his left calf. He's still out there right now. Luka bounce pass into the key to Powell. Back out to the top. Dribbling up, driving down the lane. Nice dump off from Finney-Smith to Powell. Got stripped of the ball. Picks it up in the corner, though. Powell moves it out to the top. Kleber. Pump fake dribbles up. Tough turnaround. No good. Contested by Green off the rim short. Curry brings it up the court now for Golden State. And it's a Warriors turnover. Missed the mark on the pass intended for Draymond Green. Goes out of bounds down the near side. 9:35 left to go in the first. Dallas comes back with the ball. Luka takes a three. No good. Hit the rim short. Offensive rebound picked up for the Mavs, though. Powell. Hand off Brunson. Dribbles up. Floats up a runner. Off the front rim. Nice follow, and that's good. Right behind the defense, Dwight Powell able to get the tip in. Warriors have it. Deep right baseline, Jay. Wiggins, no good off the mark. And Luka comes out with a defensive rebound. Dallas, through their defense so far. First 3 minutes in the game, putting themselves on top. Luka, nice no-look pass to Brunson. Dribbles up, jumper, got deflected, but fouled. And 2 free throws heading to the line for Jalen Brunson. He's been great with the mid-range this season. Having a really solid year. Clock will stop with 8:58 left to go in the first. Cold start for Golden State. 1 for 4 shooting. 0 for 2 from 3. Brunson at the line shooting 2. First one goes down. Vaughn, welcome back in, man. Second shot by Brunson. As it's up and no good. Around the rim and out. Huh. Vaughn thought that this game was blacked out in this area. Looks like you get a nice dump off to Looney down into the lane, and he scores. Gary Payton the second, the one who gets the assist. 3-point game, Dallas with the ball. 8:35 left to go in the first. Luka dribbles up inside the key, working on Wiggins. Moves it out to Kleber, catching fire 3 at the right wing. Too strong off the back rim. Defensive rebound pulled down by GP2. Payton in the second takes it up the court now for the Warriors. Bounce pass, deflected. Luka picks up the steal in the corner. And nice job to get it out as he swung it cross court in the backcourt as it went into the hands of Finney-Smith. Now back off to Luka. Luka defended at the left wing perimeter. 10 on the shot clock for Dallas. Luka, one-on-one, dribbles up in the key, weaves his way around defenders, puts it high off the glass and scores. Up and in off the backboard, count it. And it's going to be one coming up at the free throw line for Luka. Works his way past Looney. Sandwich between Looney and Green, and he gets contacted in between and draws the foul. Nice work right there by Luka, and he banked it right into the low post. 8:03 left to go in the first. One shot at the line by Luka connects. Great start tonight for Dallas. 4 minutes through. Warriors with the ball. Curry, yet to score. Dribbles, drives, down the lane, pump fake, puts one up and draws the foul. And 2 shots coming up at the free throw line by Steph. Clock will stop, 7:54 left to play in the first. Yeah, that game against Phoenix, at the ending of that, because that was a close game, back and forth throughout like that whole game, and then it was Otto Porter Jr. who took over that game in like the final 3 minutes against Phoenix on Christmas. Golden State, they do it through their passing. They're such a good passing team. And yeah, they can score in a hurry. Both of those free throws good by Curry. He's on the board now with 2. Yeah, it looks like Klay Thompson most likely is going to return on Sunday. So it's not confirmed yet, but it looks like his status is trending towards Sunday returning at home against Cleveland. Powell moves it outside to Luka. Luka is double teamed. Swings it out to Brunson. Pump fake at the left wing. Moves it over right corner. Open 3. Catch and fire. Couldn't connect by Finney-Smith. They get their own rebound back though. To the top, back to Luka. Luka defended by Curry 1-on-1. 8 on the shot clock. Moves it out to the right corner. Pump fake Finney-Smith. Dribbles towards his right. Swings it out to Brunson. 2 on the shot clock. Poke loose. Able to get it away though. Finney-Smith with a 3. Couldn't connect again. 2 open looks by DFS and couldn't get him down. Curry thought about a 3 from the logo. Gives it out to Green. Now over to Looney. Looney bounce pass. Missed the mark and it goes out of bounds. Looking for a cut. Nobody there though. And it's another turnover by Golden State. 7 minutes left to play in the first. That is now 4 turnovers to the first 5 minutes for the Warriors. Dallas with just 1. Dallas, number 2 in fewest turnovers per game this season, and that's turnover number 2. Luka, his pass a little bit too strong into the key off the fingertips. Over to Curry, catch and fire 3, no good. Rolled around the rim and out. Dallas picks up the defensive rebounds. Brunson has it at the top, 18 on the shot clock, defended by Payton in the second. Brunson dribbles, drives, floats one up, and no good off the back rim. Pulled down to the rebound by the Warriors by Gary Payton in the second. Curry, crossover, working on Kleber, dribbles up, Euro step, swings it out left corner, 3 in the air, no good. Off the back rim, missed right there by Draymond Green. Goes right back over to Dallas. Luka at the top. Outside of Brunson. Moves it out right corner. 3. Couldn't connect. Finney-Smith is cold right now from the outside. Wiggins receives the pass ahead. He's going to slow it down around the perimeter. Bounce pass, right baseline. Into the hands to Looney. Spin move on Powell. Powers his way in, and that's good with a bucket. Up and in off the glass. Kevon Looney for 2. It's a 2-point game. Under 6 minutes left to go in the first. 10-8 Dallas. Yeah, definitely going to be crazy once Klay returns, most likely Sunday. I saw the prices of tickets for that game are looking like they were going well above $1,000 now for ticket prices at home against Cleveland. Little fall-away shot. Dallas will draw the foul. As we'll head to the first time out here in the first quarter. 5:43 left to go, quarter number 1. Mavs up by 2, 10-8 as we take the first time out break of the night. If you're new on the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, tonight, being a part here on the stream. I cover basketball action, play-by-play of NBA games, also college hoops as well, streaming. Let's see, have I heard that the NFL might move the Super Bowl to Dallas next month? I have not heard that there, Vaughn. I know you'd be happy about that, though. PJ Tour's back tomorrow, so I know Vaughn's happy about that. Hit me up in the chat who you got in this one, Warriors or Mavs. And we got the poll out there, too, so feel free to vote in the poll. What's good, Jose? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you back in, man. Jesus, welcome in. Quick scoreboard update. Rockets lead the Wizards 46-44 with around 3.5 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Sixers by 2 over the Magic 51-49. Hornets looking good tonight. They're up by 18 over the Pistons 54-36. Spurs at the Celtics. San Antonio by 3. Midway through the first quarter 21-18. Pacers lead the Nets tonight 17-15. And then tipping off in a couple minutes, Raptors at Bucks, Thunder at T-Wolves. So 2 games tipping off around the 8 o'clock time slot. Quite a bit going on for college. I'll review here right now. Florida leading Alabama going with about a minute left to go before halftime. Gators up by 4, 37-33. Michigan State, Nebraska, close game entering halftime, 38-34. Sparty only up by 4. And Houston, they've had a couple of their key players go down a few weeks ago to season-ending injuries. Houston only up by 3 at South Florida, 40-37. Michael, welcome back in, man. Glad to have you back on. Tennessee is losing at halftime at home against Ole Miss, 21-19. Only 19 points in the first half. Louisville leading Pitt. It's a tight game, though, just 35-32. So a lot of close games tonight. I know right now, looking at the scoreboard for college hoops. No teams are getting like upset at the moment, but a lot of good teams are playing close games currently. VCU's leading Dayton 28-24. And DePaul's leading St. John's 59-55. That game's in the second half. Because I know Providence hosting St. John's this weekend. And me honestly, being a Providence fan, I'd rather have St. John's win that game, knowing that if they do lose, they're going to be hungry to get one, just like Marquette did yesterday. Marquette started out 0-3 in conference play, and they just destroyed Providence yesterday. A Cram, welcome to the stream, taking Golden State tonight. Yeah, a ton of games today, for the NBA. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Vaughn. Hopefully things will get better where you are, man. I hear you there. It's tough. Especially when I know some areas over there, the price of gas is above $5. Back to action, first shot at the free throw line. It's good by Dallas. Mavs by 3, 5:43 left to go in the first. Luka second free throw, and it's good. So Dallas extends the lead up to 4. Luka currently the top scorer. He's got 7 out of the 12 so far for the Mavs. Golden State with the ball. Curry bounce pass to Looney. Looney at the right elbow. Moves it out to the top. Green. Towards his left around the perimeter. Looks to pass it off. Swings it over to Looney. Hand off to Poole. Jordan Poole dribbles inside. 1 in the shot clock. Nice find. Wiggins as a shot clock is winding down to 0. Able to get it off in time, and he banks it. Incredible pass right there. Swung it behind the back by Jordan Poole. 5 minutes left to go in the first. 2-point game. Luka with the ball at the edge of the Dallas logo. Dribbles up. Step back 3 in the air at the left wing. That's a sweet spot. Rolls around the rim and out. No good. Defensive rebound pulled down by the Warriors. Curry at the top of the key. Cannot lose sight of him. Swings it out to the right corner. Wiggins feeds it. Pump fake underneath. Looney couldn't connect. Had a golden opportunity at the rim. Tipped out of bounds to the corner. And it will stay, I believe, Warriors ball. Pringle, welcome to the stream. Taking the Mavs tonight for the upset. Christian, welcome in. Yeah, man, they should be up much more. It's only the first half, though, but Pitt's been getting better recently. They had a couple players injured to start out the season. Nice find to the cutter off the inbound to tie things up at 12. Yeah, that's a game that's a home game that St. John's has. St. John's hasn't played in a long time. So DePaul got lucky with their schedule that St. John's hadn't played in weeks, and DePaul gets them first. But then If St. John's loses, you know that going into that game against Providence on Saturday, they're going to come in mad. Missed shot, no good for the Warriors at the line. 4.5 left to go. Tie game up at 12. Dallas with the ball at the right wing perimeter. They move it out to the top of the key to Finney-Smith. Hands it over to Brunson. Swings it outside to Tim Hardaway Jr. Bounce pass left block. Hand off to Brunson. Brunson, jumper. Left baseline, Jay. Splash as he sinks it. Mavs on top again by 2. Curry dribbles, drives, down the lane. Big burst of speed. Could not connect though. Missed the layup and deflected out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. A lot of good stuff tonight. NBA looks like. And Jose looking for some Super Mario games. Whatever you like to do, man. It's all up to you. 4 minutes left to go in the first. Dallas has the ball. Brunson dribbles. Swings it out to the right corner. Hardaway Jr. Pump fake. Slide to the right. Takes the 3 off the back rim. No good. Had a solid look at it, though. Curry will slow it down. Gives it over to Toscano Anderson on the outside. JTA, bounce pass pull, pump fake, gets space underneath, scores. Up and in off the backboard, 14 all. Both of these teams picking it up. Last couple possessions when the deep shots haven't been able to go down. They've been able to get shots at the rim. Powering inside, little floater, and no good off the mark. Hit the front rim. That was a miss by Chris underneath of Dallas. He gets his own rebound back and missed again. No good at the rim by Marquise Chris. They have picked him up recently with 4 players in the health and safety protocol for Dallas. And then Marquise Chris gets called for the turnover after his second offensive rebound. The ball goes right back to Golden State. 3:15 left to go in the first. Warriors will get the inbound. Toscano Anderson, Curry, Draymond Green, Damian Lee, and Jordan Poole. That's the 5 of the court currently for Golden State. Green, free throw circle. Moves it out to the left corner, Toscano Anderson. Toscano Anderson gives it over to Green. Green passes to the top to Curry. Curry defended by Chris. Crossover. Drives down the lane. Nice bounce pass into traffic. Toscano Anderson draws the foul. And 2 free throws coming up at the line for JTA. Nice feed between traffic right there by Steph Curry. 2:56 left to go in the first. Game's tied up at 14 all as we're going to go on another timeout. All right, welcome in, everyone. If you guys are new tonight, hit that thumbs up. Appreciate all for dropping on by, being a part here on the channel. I cover play-by-play basketball games, NBA games, college hoops as well, streaming here. And make sure to smash that thumbs up if you guys are new. Heading into timeout, currently top scores tonight, 7 points by Luka. He's got 3 rebounds. And 5 points so far by Jalen Brunson. So those are the top 2 scorers for Dallas. Leading the way tonight for Golden State, that would be Andrew Wiggins. He's got 6 points. 4 points by Looney. Gary Payton II's got 5 rebounds. Top rebounder. Curry's got 2 points and 2 rebounds so far. I've got Golden State right now to win it all. So, yeah, the Warriors have been something special this season. And once they add in Klay Thompson, they're going to be even more dangerous. If he comes back to what he was. What team do I think's been most disappointing? I'm going to say the Lakers this year. They got a big 3 for LA, even though Davis has been injured now for a while, and so many big names in that team. And it's just been a lot of trouble, especially with the turnovers. But last game, Russell Westbrook didn't turn it over once against the Kings yesterday. But it hasn't been consistent with that. A lot of games going on tonight. Spurs Celtics tied up at 30 at the end of 1. Pacers leading the Nets 29-27. Yeah, Pacers have been a big disappointment this year. I'm a Celtics fan too, and it's just been unfortunate this year. There's no consistency with Boston at all. They're like a seesaw all over the place. Sixers leading the Magic 58-53. Hornets up over the Pistons 62-48. And then Raptors, Bucks, Thunder, T-Wolves. Those games are going to tip off in any minute. Really good game tonight. A lot of looks around the perimeter, but nothing dropping for these two teams from the outside. Golden State is 0 for 4 shooting the 3-ball. Dallas is 0 for 6 so far from the perimeter. It's been all the 2-point shots. Dallas as a team 5 for 15 from 2-point range. And Golden State as a team is 6 for 9 from 2. It's been trouble with turnovers for Golden State. They've turned it over 4 times in the quarter. And Dallas with 2 turnovers at the minute. Multiple offensive rebounds for Dallas, just can't put it into the bucket. They are out rebounding on the offensive glass. Golden State 7-0. So we get back to action. Juan Toscano-Anderson at the free throw line, and he missed the first one. Second shot is good. What college basketball team do I think's more inconsistent or the most inconsistent? I'd say Memphis. That team is all over the place this year. They're probably going to be playing. They're playing their way either in the bracket or out of the bracket all the way to the American Conference Championship game. Missed a layup off the mark by Dallas. They had a clear lane to do that too. Jonathan Kuminga, first time tonight in the game for Golden State. Pull. Dribbles up, bounce pass off to a cutter. That's through. Nice find right there down the lane. Juan Toscano-Anderson scores for 2. Jamie, welcome back in. Yeah, it's still a lot of time to do so. Hopefully able to turn it around there for Boston. Hardaway moves it over to the top. Kleber towards his right and gives it over to Brunson. Brunson dribbles to the right elbow, defended by Green. 1-on-1. Now Brunson up to the key, moves it outside to Hardaway. Tough 3, sinks it. As that's good as the shot clock wound down to 0. 17 all. That's the first 3-ball of the night. Both of these teams combined 0 for 10 from the perimeter until that one. Warriors will take a 3. It's pull. No good. Missed off the side of the rim. Back to Dallas for the defensive rebound. Hardaway Jr. with the ball. At the top, defended by Kuminga. Bounce pass left wing to Bullock. Out to the top once again, Hardaway. Crossover. Dribbles up into the key, swings it out. Brunson, touch pass, right corner. Bullock outside of Brunson. Nice no-look find to the straightaway 3. Couldn't connect though. Skipped around the rim and out as it was missed from the top. No good by Kleber. Back over to Golden State. Pull, kick out, corner, open, looking. Couldn't connect was Toscano-Anderson. Wow, Lance Stevenson, 14 points in 5 minutes for the Pacers. Make it 17. Wow. 1 minute left to go in the first. Deep range 3. Reggie Bullock launching and couldn't connect. Tip to the corner. Golden State tried to save it and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Toscano-Anderson. Nice attempt though by Toscano-Anderson. Trying to dive for that one right into the cameraman front row. It will stay Dallas ball. 17-17, extremely low first quarter. These two teams are shooting the ball cold from the floor. Inbound. Bullock floats one up and he gets it to go. Warriors with a possession. Bielitsa passes left baseline. Tried to go for a wraparound, instead swung it out to Toscano-Anderson. Bielitsa floats one up. Off the backboard, gets his own rebound back, and he powers his way and scores in the post. 19 even. 30 seconds left to go in the first. Luka, pump fake, sneaks around in the key, right past Bielitsa to the bucket and gets it to go. 21-19 Dallas. What could be the final possession at the end of one. Golden State slows down the ball. 15 seconds left to play in the first. 5-second shot clock between game clock differential. Damian Lee receives the pass, drives into the key and draws the foul on Josh Green. Clock will stop with 10.5 seconds left to play. It's going to be 2 free throws coming up by Damian Lee for Golden State. Wow. So Vegas heard Texas Tech will only have 7 scholarship players tonight against Iowa State. Kevin O'Banner, Davion Warren, Clarence Nadolny, Marcus Santos Silva, KJ Allen, Adonis Arms. Wow. That's devastating for Texas Tech because, yeah, the Big 12 rules require 6 players to play the games. That's what Kansas State did yesterday. They had 7 players only for yesterday's game, and they hung in close against Texas in the first half. First free throw is good. Yikes. Yeah, that's not good. Celtics cold once again against the Spurs. Ouch. They've been a roller coaster this year. Number 1 upset this season for college basketball. I go Rutgers over Purdue. And then Ohio State over Duke. 10 seconds left to play. Second shot is good by Lee. Dallas gets the inbounds. Pass half court with Luka. Luka gives it over to Hardaway. Back over to Luka. Thinks about a step back 3. Extra pass made. Hardaway launches a deep one and misses. Off the mark as we close out at the end of one. 21-21, low-scoring game here at the end of the first quarter between the Mavs and the Warriors. 3-point shooting has been cold so far tonight. So right now as we close out at the end of the first quarter, if you guys are new here, make sure to spike that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and thanks so much all for joining in. Steph Curry hasn't been a factor so far in that first quarter. 0 for 3 shooting, 0 for 2 from 3-point range. And it is right now Andrew Wiggins the top scorer for Golden State. He's got 6 points. They've got most of those buckets by cutters to the basket, cutting baseliner, cutting straightaway, receiving passes. 6 assists in that first quarter for Golden State. Dallas leading the way. Luka's got 9 points. And both of these teams just stone cold from 3. Golden State 0 for 6 from the outside. Dallas is 1 for 11. Difference maker keeping Dallas in the game. Second chance points. 7 offensive rebounds for the Mavs and just 1 by Golden State at the end of the first. Lorenzo, welcome back in. Brandon, looks like you got a new phone. Welcome in there, man. Elmer, welcome in, taking Golden State. Hit me up in the chat who you guys like tonight in this one. Warriors or Mavs as we're on a swap between quarters currently. Didn't see the ball much in Curry's hands in that first quarter. So we'll see a lot more going into the second quarter. Lance Stevenson, 22 points for the Pacers, as the Pacers are leading the Nets 43-36 with 10 minutes left to go in the second. Wow, that's crushing. Kevin McCullough's the top scorer for Texas Tech. So he was unavailable to play. Terrence Shannon, I didn't see Shannon's name on the list either. I know that he had been dealing, I think, with injury prior. So he was out a couple of games. I think he was listed in protocols too for Terrence Shannon. Lance Stevenson had played last with the Lakers in the 2018-19 season. He played 6 games this year with the Hawks, and then the Pacers picked him up now for his 3rd game for Indiana. And this is just something special for him, scoring 22 points. Kara, welcome back in. Hope all is going well. Great game tonight between these two teams. Spurs lead the Celtics currently at the start of the second, 40-39. Wizards Rockets close at halftime, 55-54. Washington by 1. And the Sixers Magic, that game is close at halftime too. Magic has been playing closer games as of late. 62-59. It's just a struggle to close out the games. Hornets by 14 over the Pistons at half, 65-51. And then early games going on right now. T-Wolves lead the Thunder 13-4. Raptors up over the Bucks 12-6. So we start out quarter number 2. Golden State left to right in the quarters. They have the ball first. Curry at the top of the key. They move it over to Bielitsa at the right corner. Curry, Bielitsa, Damian Lee, Juan Toscano Anderson, and Jordan Poole. That's the 5 of the court. Straight away, right down the lane. Golden State, quick response to start out quarter number 2 with a layup. Luka dribbles. Floats one up, high arcing off the glass and draws the foul. It's on to Toscano Anderson as Luka will shoot 2 at the line. That's insane. Season high just 6 before tonight going off for Stevenson. Vaughn thinks it's going to be kind of sad, though, to leave California for him. He needs to feel like to live elsewhere, but that he could be feeling comfortable. Texas, he thinks, the right spot for him. Yeah, I've got some relatives that live out near the El Paso area in Texas. First shot good at the line for Luka. Luka, the first player tonight to reach double digits. He just scored his 10th point of the game. Second shot, and no good, around the rim and out. Defensive rebound pulled down by the Warriors. Pull. Moves it outside to Toscano Anderson. Curry back off to Pull. Pull towards his right around the perimeter. Dribbles up into the key. His pass gets deflected and stolen away by Bullock at the free throw circle. Pass ahead to Green. Green moves it over to Bullock at the top of the key, defended by Curry. Lobs it left elbow to Luka. Under 11 minutes left to play in the second. Luka off of 1 foot, shoots that shot. Deep 2, off the mark, no good. And Curry comes up with a defensive board. Curry past one defender. Towards his right double team. Swings it down the lane. JTA. It's going to be a kick out to the corner, and that's a 3 good by Damian Lee. Nice passing right there. Curry inside to Toscano Anderson. Back out to the corner where Lee took the 3 and drilled it. 10.5 left to go in the second. And Dallas will draw another foul. It's picked up by Toscano Anderson again. So that is his second personal foul now for number 95 for Golden State. Yeah, that's right. I heard that Giannis is out. And also they're without their coach Budenholzer tonight too. Raymond, welcome back in. Dallas will take a quick 3, and that is through. Tim Hardaway Jr. able to connect. Curry, step back 3 in the air over Kleber, no good off the back rim. 1 point lead for the Warriors. Dallas pushing now right down the lane. Oh man, what a possession right there. Coast to coast off the rebound. Tim Hardaway Jr. trying to take control of this game. Lays it up and in. Full burst of speed right out in front of the pack. Timeout taken on the floor by the Warriors. THJ not looking to slow it down, pushing the ball, and just slices defenders. Lays it up and in with a finger roll. Dallas goes on top by 1. Back to the timeout. 10:05 remaining before halftime. Steph Curry with only 2 points tonight. In the Curry-Luka battle. Luka tonight bringing it 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. He is the top scorer in the game, only player to reach double digits on the board for scoring. Over 70 people watching right now. If you guys are new, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe, and thanks so much for joining in, being a part here tonight in the stream. And feel free to check out those links. They're down posted below in the description below this video. We got the Discord link posted in the description below this video. Also, my Twitter links out there. Check out the Behind Your Basketball merchandise site. Got some pretty cool stuff on there. That link's in the description. Also, I'll put it in the chat. Got it right now. I'll post this in the chat. We got some pretty cool stuff on the merchandise site. Short sleeve, long sleeve shirts, iPhone cases, pillow stickers, sweatshirts. Check that out if anybody's interested. And also the membership link is up there for special shoutouts at the end of my live streams, as low as $1.99 per month for anybody's interested becoming a channel member. Yeah, definitely weird when you go into a different time zone. It's quite an adjustment, but Once you start getting adjusted to it, it will start to get better for you. St. John's taking the lead. There we go. Over to Paul, 78-72. About 4.5 minutes remaining. Poor DePaul. They have so many good starts in non-conference play, and then once they get to the Big East, it seems like everybody figures them out every single year. Ole Miss is leading Tennessee 38-32 with about 12 minutes left to go in the second half. Tennessee's only put up 32 points the first 28 minutes in that game. Alabama leading Florida, tight game, 41-39. Michigan State extending the lead by 10 over Nebraska, 56-46, and Houston extending the lead over South Florida, 55-41. Miami and Syracuse playing right now. Miami off to a great start in ACC play, but Syracuse has the lead 19-13 at Miami. That Creighton-Villanova game tonight, that's a great matchup. Creighton's only got 2 votes. Right now for Creighton, they're really underrated for Creighton. I think they're a sleeper team right now, considering who they've lost to. Iowa State, Colorado State with 2 of their losses. What's good? Asquith in the stream here from Barbados. Welcome in. And Creighton had just won against Villanova by 20. Like a few weeks ago. They played back in early Big East play. They have 2 quick conference games against each other. That's quite odd, because I know Providence and UConn have 2 quick conference games too. They play each other again midway through the month. Back to action underneath. Offensive rebound to the putback, able to get it. Warriors by 1. 9.5 left to go in the second. Luka swings it out to the right corner. Green backs his way. Double team. Dump off underneath. Kleber. Wraparound layup is good. Dallas takes the lead right back. Pull. Has it on the outside. Moves it off to Curry at the right wing. Curry defended 1-on-1 by Kleber. Nice feed right there. Swings it to the top. Open 3 straight away. Couldn't connect with JTA. Offensive rebound for Bielitsa. And we have a foul call. It's going to be on Dallas. Nine minutes left to go before half. Golden State with the inbound. Curry over to Pull. Pull drives and lays it up and in. Right hand up and in off the backboard. Back and forth game we've got here, 30-29. We'll see if Dallas can provide the answer. 1 dribble. Down the lane. Couldn't convert. But they do draw the contact. And it's Jordan Poole who picks up the blocking foul. And this will be Sterling Brown, who will head to the free throw line now for Dallas. Do you think the Eagles have a chance to beat Dallas? I think they do. Dallas has not looked themselves offensively lately. It's their defense that has kept them in the game. That blowout that they had against Washington, where everybody thought that their offense had been solved that game. Washington was without multiple players in that game. And there's still a lot of trouble offensively right now for the Cowboys. 8:40 left to go before half. Golden State with the possession. Top of the key pull, moves it over to Curry. Curry just 2 points. Behind the back pass, sets up Bielitsa. Deep 3, couldn't convert. Stone cold from the perimeter tonight for Golden State. Dallas entered this matchup. Number 3 defense in the NBA. Spin move. Luka back out to the top. Cleaver. Passes Bullock, now to Brown. Spin move right baseline on Lee. Bounce pass into the wrong hands. Turnover. Toscano Anderson banged right at half court. And it's Kleber who picks up the foul. Well, that ice storm last year in Texas, that didn't go so well there, Vaughn. But I mean, it's extremely hot when you're down there in the summer. Like constant high 90s, 100s in Texas. but it's not like much severe weather out there. Jumper taken straight away. Curry couldn't convert. He went for a pump fake to take the three, and he missed it at the top. Luka, spin move, lost the handle. Here goes Golden State. They have numbers. Bjelica swings it down into the post. Kuminga, turnaround, no good. Couldn't get it to go, rattled out. They were pushing it. They just didn't have the correct ball handler to do so, with Bjelica the one on the break who led it. Luka over to Bullock, cross court into the hands to Tim Hardaway Jr. Around the screen, he takes the three-point shot and couldn't connect. Both of these teams shooting cold from three right now. Golden State 1 for 11 from the perimeter. Dallas is 2 for 12. Left baseline, they pass it cross court to Kuminga. Pump fake, dribbles right baseline down the lane and contacted. And he draws. It's going to be an offensive foul. It's on Kuminga. Kuminga runs right over his defender. Turnover by the Warriors. St. John's now up by 6. They give up a ton of points. 80 to 74. I thought going into the season they could be a tournament team, but they haven't done much to help out their resume. They haven't done much to hurt their resume. So it's all about conference play, how they respond. Missed jumper at the left block, no good for Dallas. Back to Golden State. Crossover, lead, bounce pass to the corner, sets up Bjelica, couldn't convert on the three. A lot of shots going back rim right now for the Warriors. Under 7 minutes left to go before halftime. Dallas only 32% from the floor, 41% by Golden State. Their twos are saving them right now for the Warriors. Dallas with a three. Luka sinks it. That goes down at the right wing over Bjelica. 4-point lead for the Mavs with 6.5 left to play before half. Luka up to 13, the top scorer in the game. And at midcourt, Golden State will get called for a turnover. So it's going to go right back over to Dallas. 6.5 minutes left to play. Yeah, Lance Stevenson having a huge game tonight for the Pacers. Do I think Aaron Rodgers is going to be MVP this season? I think he will now. So I've got Aaron Rodgers. I had Tom Brady most of the year, but Rodgers is balling even though that he's had different receivers every single game and different players have stepped up. Here's a three-point shot missed by Kleber though. No good at the right wing. Golden State with a defensive rebound by Bjelica. 6:05 left to go. Pass over to Curry. Jumper. Couldn't convert. Had a wide open look at the right block and it stopped short. At the right corner between the backboard and the back iron of the rim at the right corner. And it stood still there for a moment. Dropped down and got poked out of bounds. Curry has missed the last 14 shot attempts over the last 2 games. So Curry has been struggling big time, coming off a season-low 9 points in the last game against Miami, even though they won. Shows how good of a team they are for Golden State when they're able to win games with Curry not going off in those matchups. That's a layup. Finney-Smith able to score with a right hand to put Dallas by 6. Wiggins swings it over to Bjelica, takes it to the bucket. That is good. 5.5 left to go. Dallas with the ball. Finney-Smith out to the top. Powell hands it over to Bullock. Bullock dribbles, floats it up over the top to Powell. Nice adjustment, count it, and a foul. Dwight Powell, alley-oop opportunity. Did not dunk it down, but able to put it on a shot attempt right at the rim. Adjust. And he got Bjelica, the one who picks up the blocking foul. So Curry right now with just 2 points total. He's played the most minutes tonight out of anybody for Golden State. 0 for 6 shooting. 0 for 4 from 3. Free throw is good at the line by Powell. Five minutes left to go. 10-2 Dallas run. Wiggins, tough shot, turnaround, off the mark, missed. Rebound right back to Dallas. No Klay Thompson tonight. Looks like Klay most likely will be back on Sunday for his first game. Klay last played back on June 13th of 2019, Game 6 of the 2019 Finals against Toronto. Seven-point lead currently. Shot that got deflected out of bounds off the rebounds. Inbound for Dallas. Bullock gives it over to Powell. Handoff Bullock. Floats it up at the free throw circle. Missed off the back rim. Payne in the second with a defensive board for Golden State. Payne in the second. Draymond Green. Jordan Poole. Wiggins is on the court as well. And here's a three launched at the left wing. It's missed. Off the back rim though. No good by the Warriors. Dallas has it back to the top. Dribbling up, Finney-Smith. Jumper, couldn't connect. Offensive rebound. Powell off the glass. Follow. And it will not count, I don't believe, here. The foul occurred before the second shot. There were 3 shots in that possession by Dallas. The third one they got, and it was the second one they got fouled on. But it brings the Mavs into the bonus. Clock will stop, 4:15 left to play, and it's going to be Dwight Powell shooting 2 shots coming up at the line. First shot by Powell is good. It's an 11-2 Dallas run. Wow, 30-10 T-Wolves at the end of the first quarter. Second shot, no good, around the rim and out. Four minutes left to play before halftime. Poole dribbles, drives, and dunks it down with a right-handed jam. That's a huge possession right there for the Warriors. Jordan Poole brings Golden State winning 6, and he's got 6 points on the board now. Left wing 3 taken, and that drops down. Sterling Brown from the outside. Jay Ramirez, welcome in there, man. Hope all is going well. Thanks so much for being on back. It's been a great game tonight. Golden State just can't hit their shots. At the right baseline, they move it over to Poole. Fade away. Could not connect from the right wing. Rebound picked up by the Mavs. Brunson takes it past half court. Brunson flings it over to Finney-Smith. Drives, gives it outside to Brunson. Jacks up a 3 over. Wiggins rolls around the rim, no good. Tipped up defensive rebound goes to Looney. Approaching the 3-minute mark left to play. Lobbing it over the top. Wiggins couldn't come down with it. And then stepping on the bounce with the ball is paid in the second. So turnover by Golden State. And it's going to go right back to Dallas with 3:06 remaining before half. Yeah, Santa got put away, unfortunately. He'll be back next year, though. Yeah, I used to play drums when I was back in high school. I actually have my own. It's a 14-inch snare drum that I have for marching drums. As here's a 3 missed by Brunson, snagged in the rebound as Curry is back into the game. Curry. Free throw circle, dribbles, drives to the right hand, gets to the rim inside, and that time he scores. Steph Curry, if his jumper isn't falling, able to get down the lane right there, lays it up and in for 2. Brunson, looking for something mid-range, and he's defended by Poole at the right baseline. Backs his way on Poole. Brunson, 1-on-1, sneaks around and gets it through. Able to roll around and goes in through the net for 2. 9-point lead again for Dallas. Bounce pass Curry off of a cutter. Got denied by Bullock. And it goes out of bounds. And this last touch by Curry of Golden State. We're going to take a timeout here on the floor. 2:21 left remaining before halftime. Steph Curry's only got 4 points on the board. Just got one, though, with a layup a couple moments ago. Yeah, so actually, I got a full marching snare drum with the snare with a drum head on it, and also I got the harness to it. I've got that. I've got that in the other room that I have. It gets packaged up in a big box. But I used to play drums when I was in high school. I have like different. I have like a drum kit too that I have. It's a dark blue pearl drum kit that I have, and it's got like multiple cymbals too on it. So right now we're just in a timeout. Thanks so much all for joining in. We got 90 plus right now watching the stream. If you guys are new on the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe, and let me know where you guys are from out here if you're new on the channel. I cover play-by-play basketball games, NBA, also college hoops as well. Feel free to let me know who you're rooting for tonight. Dallas with a 9-point lead, 45-36. Golden State stone cold from the perimeter, 1 for 14. And it's been a rough going last 2 games from the floor for Steph. Yeah, this is a game that Dallas had absolutely dreamed of playing, and they're playing it right now. So yeah, this is definitely the best chance for Dallas. Slowing down the ball, holding Golden State through their defense. And that's the key for Dallas tonight, is that they got a top 3 defense this season. They have struggled to score this year. They're bottom 4 in the NBA in scoring. But tonight they're doing it all through their defense, and getting rebounds has been a big key. Dallas tonight, +2 in the glass, +6 on the offensive glass, and also forcing 8 turnovers. Behind the Eric fan, welcome back in. Hey. St. John's pulls out the victory. High-scoring game there over to Paul, 89-84. From Puerto Rico, welcome in Trayvon on the stream. Well, I'm glad to have you back in. Ooh, good question. Who should you drop to pick up Kyrie in fantasy? Malik Beasley or Jalen Green? I'd probably go Beasley. Most likely. I think Green might, if he can stay healthy, I think Green's going to be valuable late in the season. But, yeah, Minnesota had like a ton of players in protocol like the last few weeks, and they're starting to get back, so it's probably going to crowd. It's going to be more crowded as far as the numbers. It's just for Green, he hasn't been able to stay on the court this year. Because I had him a while ago, and then I had so many players injured that I had to start dropping players at one point. Two minutes left to play before half. Brunson has the ball, 10 on the shot clock. Floats one up in the key and connects. This is the largest lead of the game right here, right now. It's actually 48-36 to score. Draymond Green had it deflected away by Finney-Smith off the cutter. It's going to stay Golden State ball. Huge defensive play from behind by DFS. .140 left to go. Green pass into the hands of Wiggins, and he dribbles into the wrong defender. Stolen. Outlet pass over to Brunson. Swings it down the lane to his teammate. Tied up on contact. And Golden State will get the ball right back. Over to Curry. Behind the back dribble. Dribbles right baseline. Floats one up off the glass. Misses. Luka comes out with a defensive rebound. He had a teammate ahead with Brunson. Luka floats one up. Draws contact and gets fouled. And 2 shots coming up at the free throw line for Dallas. Mavs getting to the rim as of late here and crashing the glass and not letting Golden State get anything. Yeah, that's a shock. Ole Miss is leading Tennessee 48-44. And Alabama up over Florida 52-43. There's about 13 minutes and 20 seconds left to play. So Alabama up by 9. So welcome in Jeanette on the stream. Most likely this Sunday I'm probably gonna be off this Sunday because I got accepted into a group, so we have rehearsals every other Sunday night. So this week's our first rehearsal. So I had my audition last Sunday, which was pretty cool. Curry takes the 3, couldn't connect off the back rim. And Luka made the 2 free throws before that. Offensive rebound putback is good by Payton II. Under 1 minute left to play before halftime. Kleber moves the ball at the left elbow into the hands to Luka. Jab step, swings it cross court, wide open in the corners. Bullock launches a 3 and couldn't hit it off the front rim. Golden State comes back with a rebound. Green, bounce pass, cutting, lost the handle out of bounds. That should have been a clean one right there for 2. And just couldn't get it together in a cut. It was between Green and Wiggins. Curry is just 4 for 27 from the floor in his last 2 games. Handoff to Brunson at the top. 25 seconds left to go before half. Brunson floats it up over the top. Too tall for Kleber. And picked up at the baseline by Payton II. 15 seconds left to go. Curry will take it past half court. Curry puts the ball into the hands to Green. 8 seconds left to play. Pick set by Wiggins. Moves it out to Curry. Right wing perimeter. Curry dribbles into the key. Puts one up. Contacted. And fouled. 2.2 remaining. As Steph Curry will go to the free throw line. Coming up shooting 2. It's on Bullock, who picks up the blocking foul. And Curry's only got 4 points tonight. Let's see. I heard that earlier in the chat myself. I'm gonna see if there's any updates about the Super Bowl here. Oh wow, so they're looking at replacement stadiums for a backup plan in case things get really bad in LA. And they're looking at AT&T Stadium in Dallas. Yeah, so that's what Vaughn was talking about earlier in on the stream at the start of this game. Yeah, so it is the barbershop choir there, Vegas. So I got accepted into that through my audition last week, so that was pretty cool. Curry makes only 1 at the free throw line, goes 1 for 2. Pass left corner, fade away. Brunson, it's short. And we go into halftime, an 11-point lead by the Mavs. 39 points Golden State was held to in the first half, and this Dallas defense, it is tough, and Curry is just out of sync right now. It's been more on Golden State. Tough game for the Warriors. Missing marks on passes tonight. Thanks so much, Kara. Really appreciate it. So yeah, it's not official or anything, but the Super Bowl is looking into backup plans in case things get bad in LA, and it looks like a possible replacement venue will be AT&T Stadium in Dallas. Yeah, Hamidou Diallo's doing extremely well. Having some great games lately. How do I know all the players? I have a sheet that I have over time. Like I've done these teams quite a bit, so I usually put down the sheet for these 2 teams because I basically have these 2 teams players memorized, besides like the new players or so that haven't played that much that might be used in case there's like other players in health and safety protocol. But for college, because I know for UCF I had to use the sheet a lot for UCF, so I usually hold like a sheet to my left, sheet to my right, between the microphones where the cameras can't get to them in case I need them. But for these 2 teams, I just put the sheet next to me on a stand where I usually don't need it at all. Seagull, welcome back on the stream. Happy New Year. Ben liking Wembley there for the Super Bowl. Maybe someday they'll have a Super Bowl out in London. Probably would have the Jaguars whenever they get in the Super Bowl out there. Yeah, that was at the beginning of the season when Florida beat Ohio State in that buzzer beater. Warren, welcome in. No problem, man. Hope all is going well. Glad to have you back in. Currently, we're at halftime right now. Golden State 1 for 15 from three-point range. They came into this game top 3 in three-point shooting and top 3 in three-point makes. And Dallas has been playing incredible defense today. Dallas has got a top 3 defense this year. Extremely low-scoring game. Hopefully you took the under if you took this game because it was 21-21 at the end of one, and Golden State only managed to score 18 points in the second quarter. Golden State being saved by the twos. They've scored 30 points in the paint out of the 39 total. From the Philippines, Clarity Beats in the stream. Welcome in. Quick update, couple other scores in the NBA tonight. Pacers lead the Nets, putting up 73 in the first half. 73-60, Indiana at home at halftime. Spurs by 2 over the Celtics, 58-56 at halftime. Rockets lead the Wizards, 80-74. Magic up over the Sixers now, 81-74. With about 4 minutes left to go in the third, and the Hornets pulling away, 99-75 over the Pistons. Yeah, Vaughn wants to live in Dallas. Best of luck there. Feel free to go for it if you like. T-Wolves up over the Thunder. They led at the end of the first quarter, 30-10. The score is now 37-25 in favor of Minnesota. Bucks up over the Raptors, 59-48. Did I know Super Bowl tickets about $7,500? I didn't know the exact price, but it figures to be that. Yeah, it's everything's in the thousands for those types of tickets. I saw the tickets for like games at Duke. Those were like over $2,000 for some of those games, like the Duke versus UNC game. Those have tickets for like over like $1,500, over $2,000. Crazy. Woody, welcome in. Yeah, that would definitely be there for Vaughn right there. Think that he's gonna cheer for a different team, of course, once you move. Hey, thanks so much, Siegel. Appreciate it, man. Hopefully things able to turn around for the Celtics. Alabama looking good right now. They lead Florida 60-46. Michigan State leads Nebraska 74-64. Tennessee Ole Miss is tied 51-51. Houston, no problem for them tonight. They lead South Florida in college basketball 71-55. Louisville only up by 1 over Pittsburgh. That's a shocker. 60-59 Cards with 5:30 left to play. Davison puts up 88 over St. Joe's and wins. Looks like they're going to be top of the A10. 88-71 Davison. And Syracuse up at the half over Miami. 44-30. UCF had knocked off Michigan less than a week ago. Today they're losing at home against Temple. 58-54. Kind of shows the problem of a season that Michigan is having. Like, such a big name school, and this year they're struggling big time. Wow. Calvin Ridley's future with Atlanta might be in jeopardy here. Both sides could be looking for a fresh start. That's unfortunate, man. Thanks all who voted tonight in the poll. We're going to release this poll right now. 84% Golden State, 16% for Dallas tonight. Pretty lopsided poll that we got. Yo, Wake Forest have been doing well the past couple weeks. They've dropped Lately, they've dropped a couple of their conference games, though. Thanks so much, Woody, man. Appreciate it, bud. Got 75 people watching now. If you're new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Currently at halftime of the great game here at Dallas. Kudos to their defense, 50-39, holding Golden State 39 at the half. Yeah, 83-16, it's odd. It should complete like 100%, but it drops like a percentage point for some reason when it does the polls. It only calculates like 99% for some reason. Do I know that companies are moving to Texas from California? I didn't know that, but it kind of figures if people want to keep on working in companies in person instead of at home, which they're probably doing a lot more in California. What was the greatest game I've covered? Good question. I think for NBA it was back in the bubble. It was with Dallas, the Luka game winner when they beat the Clippers in the series that the Clippers choked in the bubble. I remember Dallas was down by 21 that game. They came back and won. That was a great game. I feel like for college, I covered a couple buzzer beaters. I covered one that went into, I think it was like double overtime. It was Duke against North Carolina a few years ago. And it was a crazy game. Went into 2 overtimes. Yep. Just imagine if the Seahawks had ran with Marshawn Lynch in the Super Bowl. Siegel out in Miami, yet he's a Florida State, Florida, BC, and Notre Dame fan. Oof. Well, BC has been struggling for a long time for basketball. Football team's been getting better though. It's more about for college. Well, up in that area, it's more about the college football team than the basketball team. It's more college basketball is more up in the Northeast, like bigger fan bases towards like Providence or so, probably the biggest one in like between Mass and Rhode Island, and UConn has the biggest one in southern New England. But yeah, Florida State's in the big rebuild this year. They lost a ton in the offseason. And Florida's probably going to be borderline tournament this year. They're losing right now against Alabama. That's a game that they should probably have for Florida. I wasn't too high on Alabama when I saw them play last game. They got some really good players, but if they can get hot from the perimeter, they're a great team. They won against Gonzaga, but the interior is the trouble spot for them. Florida's still in the game, though. 64-55. There's still about 7.5 minutes remaining. Akram, welcome back in. Should Seoul host the Super Bowl? Yeah, sure. Go for it, Vaughn. Maybe you can be a sponsor someday for that Super Bowl. Villanova Creighton. This game just tipped off 9-all. Creighton already beat Villanova by 20. That was at Creighton. Now they play a couple weeks later at Villanova. 51-51. Looks like it could be going into overtime between Tennessee and Ole Miss. And Pittsburgh, Louisville, that's a tight game. Louisville by 2, 65-63. Yeah, Vaughn wants to get Longhorn Network. Usually the games that go on Longhorn Network are like Texas against UT Rio Grande Valley. Like Texas against Sam Houston State. Those are the games that go on Longhorn Network. And then the other ones they put in the ESPN family of networks. Yeah, Florida still has a chance tonight. Single digits, and there's still about 7.5 minutes left to play. So they still get an opportunity tonight. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Seagull. Glad to have you in the stream here, man. Yeah, we had somebody come into the channel a couple of years ago that kept on posting all caps, and the person did it on purpose and kept on like spamming the chat with all caps. But I get you right there, man. So it looks like Vaughn's gonna go either to be a Texas fan or a Florida fan, depending on which state he migrates to. Yeah, that was emotional on Monday night with Big Ben's last game. Incredible career he had. That touching moment when I saw, and it's worrisome for the future of Pittsburgh because they don't really have like a backup plan for quarterback now to replace Ben for next year. Do I think Florida will come back? I think they still have a chance to do so. I actually predicted them to win today. I wasn't too high about Alabama as far as their center position. Recently seeing them play, because I was looking at Florida. They're basically they're led this year by Colin Castleton. He's off to a great season, so I thought he could take advantage of his matchup. There's still time. That was a quick halftime. 50-39. We're about to get right back into action. What's good, Jessica? Welcome to the stream. Taking Golden State tonight. Hit me up in the chat who you got in this one. Golden State or Dallas as we start off the third quarter of action. Right to left in the court, and Golden State fires away from three, and guess who it is? Steph Curry as he drills one at the left wing perimeter. 8-point game. Curry makes sure that he makes a three tonight. It does not go 0 from 3-point range. Luka, quick answer right back as he takes the three straight away and delivers. 2 threes out of the gate, both by each team. Curry at the left wing double team. Bounce past the paint and swings it out to the right wing perimeter. Dribbles up, floats up the shot, banks it up and in off the glass. Andrew Wiggins, good for 2. Mavs with the ball. Luka dribbles to the left elbow. Pass gets intercepted at the right baseline by Curry. Curry takes it past half court. At the top of the key, Curry towards his right, defended by Powell. Drives down the lane, kick out, left corner, spots up, open three, GP2, hits it. Gary Payton the second from the outside, and just like that, the Warriors can score in bunches. Dallas with the ball, 10:45 left to go in the third. Mavs dribble into the lane. Luka puts one up, count it, and one. Gonna head to the free throw line. 55-47, 10:43 left to go in the third quarter as we are just out of the gate right now. Luka puts one over. Defended by Wiggins in the key. 20 tonight for Luka. What's good, D Wade on the stream? Welcome in. Free throw is good by Luka. Make it 21. Oh man, sorry to hear that, Kara. Hopefully those teams are able to make a comeback for you. Corey, welcome in. Yeah, Auburn's looking really good this season. Right baseline J, no good, couldn't connect. Was Golden State. They get the ball right back. Offensive rebound is Looney. Able to score second chance points. Shane in the stream taking the Mavs tonight as we have 10-10 remaining. Big game here for Dallas. Luka, 21. Bounce pass into the key. Powell moves it out to the top to Brunson. Lobs it into the hands to Powell. Back over to Brunson. Left baseline dribble. Bounce pass right corner. Luka, 3 in the shot clock. Tries to get some space. Held Jacob a 3. No good. Tip to the perimeter. And tapped out of bounds. It will be Golden State ball. 9:52 left to go. It's a 7-point game with Golden State getting the possession. Curry was... He's talking to the official right now. There was the call before that. They got the bucket with a putback before by Looney, but Curry missed the initial shot. And he got run into by a Dallas player underneath, and Steve Kerr was unhappy about the call too. They're still talking about the last offensive possession for Golden State. Yes, I plan on streaming tomorrow. It's going to be Celtics against Knicks tomorrow. Celtics playing a back-to-back right now. They're facing San Antonio, and it's the Spurs by 3, 74-71. Jaylen Brown's got 28, coming off a 50-burger on New Year's Day against the Magic. Or on Sunday, the day after New Year's, the 2nd. Golden State gets the inbound. 9:46 left to play. And Curry is hobbled up. He's walking it off, though. Good to see for Curry. Curry's okay. Gets the inbound. Off of a double team. Pass is kicked by Finney-Smith. Inbound again to the top. Looney Green fires the pass over. Payne in the second. Behind the defense and scores past Powell. Golden State red hot out of the gate here in the second half. 5 for 7 shooting. At the left baseline. Luka defended by Wiggins. Backs his way. Luka turnaround. Tough shot. High arcing. Couldn't hit the rim. Defensive rebound pulled down by Payne in the second. Ball coming back up for Golden State. Curry bounce pass Green. Kick out to the corner. Open 3. Spots a Wiggins splash. And it is a 2-point game. The 3 is starting to drop now for the Warriors. Timeout taken on the floor by Dallas. 9:06 left to go in the third. And they can score in bunches. And right now they are doing so for Golden State as we head to the timeout. The perimeter shot not dropping in half number 1. Half number 2, it is different. Moving the ball around much quicker for the number 1 passing team in all of the NBA. If you guys are new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. Ring that notification bell as well. Thanks so much for joining in, everybody, tonight. Wiggins up to 11 in this matchup here currently. Let's see some of the other games going down to the wire here. Sixers leading the Magic 95-91. That's a close back and forth game. 8:40 left to play there. Wizards, Rockets by 7. 94-87. Approaching the 9-minute mark left to go. And the Hornets on a runaway, beating the Pistons 129-96. Yeah, Washington, I heard, is going to change their name. The football team's still one of the names in contention that they could still pick. So they could still possibly have the same name. There was a list of different names. Okay, so here's the list of different names that they were going to have. The Admirals, Brigade, Commanders, Armada, Defenders, Presidents, Red Hawks, Red Hogs, and Sentinels. So those are the new names that they could pick from for Washington football team plus Washington football team. If they go and be the Red Hogs, then it would just remind me of Arkansas. They had a ton of names. I see one of the websites right now has like multiple other names that they had proposed, like Washington Capital City Football Club, and then Washington D.C. Football Club. Yeah, it's kind of sticked now with WFT for Washington football team. Yeah, the Admirals, I'd probably guess that would be a front runner. Because now Cleveland's going to be the Guardians. The Red Hogs. I feel like if they go with the Red Hogs, and it's probably going to remind me of Arkansas. Like, you can get those mixed up quite a bit. We get back into action here. 2-point game. 8:45 left to go. Brunson swings it over to Kleber. Launches a deep three from the American Airlines Center logo and hit the bottom right part of the backboard. Defensive rebound picked up by Payton in the second. The Warriors have the ball. Payton in the second at the left wing. 12 in the shot clock. Moves it cross court to Looney. Looney bounce pass, a right elbow to Green. Green pass off to the cutter. Looney takes it inside, too strong off the glass, and a big, strong rebound by Kleber of Dallas. Mavs by 2. Brunson has some space dribbles. Inside underneath, pass to the corner, intercepted by Green. Payton goes right back to Green. Green pushing it, pass over to Wiggins. Wiggins down the lane and contacted and fouled. Should be 2 shots coming up at the free throw line. 8:03 left to go in the third. It's going to be on Dwight Powell, who picks up the defensive foul. Hilarious tweet that said, "I hope they pick the Red Hogs. Can I get an oink oink from the Hog Mob?" Still makes me laugh when you think about it. There was somebody on the stream a couple weeks ago that asked me to do an oink oink on the stream. Wiggins to the line shooting 2. First one is good. Second shot by Wiggins, hit the rim short, tipped up, gets his own rebound right back. Curry dribbles, drives, down the lane, swings it over to Green. Here goes Green, passes left corner, open 3, Curry, no good. Off the side of the rim, Dallas still has the lead. Here goes Luka, he is pushing it now. Luka double teamed in the right corner, moves it over to the left corner, dangerous, and it goes out of bounds. Soaring too tall for the fingertips of Brunson, couldn't keep it alive. Will Texas win the national championship? For Vonnie wishes so. I think it's going to be tough for them, but they got so much talent on that team for Texas. They've got transfers. I think they're going to get better this year, as that's good. Backdoor layup. Curry takes the lead for Golden State. Hi, Danny in the stream. Welcome in. 7:20 left to go in the third. What a game we have right now. Luka into the key, mid-range over Wiggins. No good off the back rim, tipped up. Defensive rebound finds its way into the hands to Looney. Here goes the Warriors. Pass ahead, and they lost it. Off the fingertips of Payton in the second. That's a turnover. Yeah, TJ Watt's been incredible this year. Anything is possible, though, especially when March Madness comes. Anything is possible. 3-point shot taken, no good. Couldn't connect by Brunson. Had a wide open look at the right wing. Golden State by 1. They have the basketball. Curry. Pick set by Green. Dribbles straight down. Open 15-footer. Splash. Too easy right there for Steph Curry. Finally regaining his momentum. 12-zip run by the Warriors in the last 4 minutes. Mavs have the ball. Luka moves it over to Finney-Smith. Edge of the logo. Gives it outside to Kleber. Kleber passes to the left wing. Finney-Smith dribbles, pro hop, swings it outside Brunson, touch pass to the top, 3-point shot taken straight away. Kleber no good, missed off the front rim. Green passes ahead to Curry, he'll slow down the ball, dribbles behind his back, nice move, bounce pass, right baseline, deflected and denied. Draws the contact though. And the clock will stop again with 6:10 left to play. It's TJ Watt right now that's leading the NFL in sacks. It's a tie-up. Huge block right there, able to force the tie-up by Kleber. So Kleber and Looney will go up for the jump ball at the Golden State free throw circle. Tipped up, and Luka saves it as it's Dallas possession. 6 minutes left to play. Luka feeds it cross-court to Brunson. Brunson back outside to Luka. 3-point shot. He takes to the left wing. Off the rim short. Curry. Outlet pass. Watch out. Payton soaring up high. Up on the rooftop as he jams it down with a two-handed flush. That's how quick they could go on the break. Curry off the rebound. Outlet pass ahead. One dribble Payton. Soaring slam dunk. 5-point lead for Dallas. Pump fake Brunson. Dribbles up. Jumper. Right baseline. Off the mark. No good. Tipped up off the glass multiple times and couldn't keep it alive at the baseline. Off of Finney-Smith last. And it will be Golden State possession once again. Wow. Game above Capital. Willing to pay Oklahoma transfer quarterback Caleb Williams $1 million if he were to transfer there. That's unbelievable. Wow. 5:20 left to play. Curry at the top, gives it over to Green. Green, pathway, driving, spin move, down the lane, puts one up. Stood still at the back rim and drops through the net for 2. Big run for the Warriors at a 14-0 advantage. Dallas has missed their last 8 shots from the floor. Dallas with the ball. Luka, cross-court find over to Finney-Smith. Right corner 3, and he finally connects on one. Huge shot at the right corner. Triple by DFS. Under 5 minutes left to go in the third. Curry at the left wing, defended by Bullock. Crossover. Pick called for, set by Green. Frees up Curry. Curry dribbles. Left hand down the lane. No good, missed the layup. Off the side of the backboard. Kleber with a defensive rebound. Passing out to the corner. Bullock launches from 3. Couldn't connect. Offensive rebound and chopped down on the court was Finney-Smith. It's Looney who he gets called in the rebounding foul. Game clock will stop. 4:33 left to go in the third. Dallas gets the inbound. Finney-Smith, Luka, Tim Hardaway Jr., Reggie Bullock, and Maxi Kleber. That's the 5 in the court for Dallas. Entry pass looking for Kleber. Deflected by Toscano Anderson. Stolen away. Completed by Poole. And a reach and fall picked up at midcourt by Finney-Smith. Clock will stop with 4:24 left to play. Wow. Fred VanVleet, 5 threes in the first half for Toronto. He's been huge. Yeah, for some reason, somebody in my fantasy league dropped Fred VanVleet on the waiver wire, and I picked him up. And he has been massive. He's got like multiple 60-plus point games for fantasy lately, ever since coming back. We head into timeout, 63-59 to score, 4:24 left to go in the third. This is a 24-9 advantage in favor of Golden State. They were down by 11 at halftime, and here they are up by 4. If you're new on the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. Thanks so much for joining in tonight, being a part here on the channel. Hit me up in the chat who you got in this game. Golden State or Dallas. Got a great matchup here tonight. We take a look right now. Top scorers, Steph Curry up to 12 points. He's also got 7 rebounds. He's the number 2 rebounder behind Gary Payton II with 9. 9 and 9 tonight for Payton II with 3 assists. 12 points by Andrew Wiggins. For Dallas, leading the way, it's all Luka, 21 points. He needs his teammates, though, to step up. The number 2 scorer for Dallas has got 9 points. That's Jalen Brunson, and Tim Hardaway Jr.'s got 8 off the bench. Both of these teams stone cold from 3. 21% for Golden State, 22% for Dallas at the moment. Been a huge defensive first half, but here we have it. The passing really keying in for Golden State, and they've taken control of this game. Wow. So Jamie got a Malcolm Brogdon off waivers too. Yeah, a lot of the players going on a pause that really hurt other people as far as like dropping players. Yeah, Vaughn should have picked them up. I think you were ahead of me in the waiver order too. It was Team Champ that did that. So let's see here how a couple other scores going. I'm going to see college first. Alabama leading Florida, final minute 79-70. Louisville looks like they're going to win over Pittsburgh, possibly maybe going down to the final 5 seconds. 75 Louisville, 72 Pittsburgh. Villanova leading Creighton 27-20. And Miami has come back. Syracuse only up by 1, 48-47 over Miami. Texas Tech, Iowa State. This game just tipped off 9-4 Iowa State. 140 on the board for the Hornets tonight. They win over the Pistons, 141-11. Sixers up by 10 over the Magic after trailing 107-97 with 4.5 minutes left to play. Rockets, Wizards, tight game. 102-99 Houston, final 4 minutes there. Spurs still up by 3 over the Celtics. Jaylen Brown, 28 points, 86-83 San Antonio at the start of the fourth. Pacers beating the Nets tonight, 98-81. And then the Bucks up at the half, putting up 77 on the board over the Raptors, 77-68. T-Wolves crushing the Thunder at halftime, 68-43. Do I think Antonio Brown's going to play again? I will say yes. I think somebody's going to pick him up. Probably the Raiders. Bradley, welcome to the stream, man. Sorry to hear about that. I'm shocked right now that this game's... That game's still going on really close. Pass underneath, and the layup is good. Dorian Finney-Smith puts it to a 2-point game. Under 4 minutes left to play in the third. Poole passes out to the top to Green. Poole, Green, Curry, Wiggins, and Toscano Anderson. And the foul committed reaching in is Bullock. It's Luka, Bullock, Finney-Smith, Hardaway on the court right now for Dallas. Oof. Oh, wow. You're at the Louisville game there, man. Sorry to hear that. Bounce pass. Curry got it blocked by Bullock underneath the rim. Dallas with the ball. 3:35 left to go in the third. Luka, kick out, left corner. Kleber gives it over to Luka into the key. One dribble working his way on Toscano Anderson. Banks it. It's a tie game. Luka single-handedly keeping Dallas in this game all night long. He has got 23. The only player for the Mavs in double figures. Golden State with the ball. Curry in the outside perimeter. Pick set by Toscano Anderson. Defended by Luka 1-on-1. Curry is off of a double team. Dumps it down low. Toscano Anderson. Green swings it around. Wiggins to Poole. Left corner 3. Hit rim short. Defensive board picked up by Kleber of Dallas. Dallas with a chance to take the lead. 3 minutes even. Bullock moves it out. Left corner. Here goes Finney-Smith. Passing out, Kleber to Hardaway. 3-point shot from the right corner. Off the back rim, no good. Collected on the rebound by Wiggins. And Golden State with a possession. On the far side, Wiggins. Back out to the top, Green. Hand off to Curry. Curry top of the key defender. Gets past Finney-Smith. Step back jumper. 18-footer straight away. Off the mark, no good. Hit the rim short. Here goes Hardaway. Burst of speed right down the lane with the right hand. Couldn't cash it in. Too strong off the backboard. Back to Golden State with a defensive board. Toscano Anderson. Swings it out to the top. Over to Wiggins. Jacks up a 3. Couldn't connect. And the rebound pulled down by Dallas. Approaching the 2-minute mark left to go in the third quarter. Tie game at 63. It's been that tough of a game today. Golden State just 4 for 21 for the perimeter. Dallas just 6 for 28. Both of these teams shooting in the 20 percentile from 3. Left corner wide open, and that's good. Luka got the benefit of the call. No call by the referee as Luka pushed off of the left wing perimeter, set up a wide open corner 3, and it goes down for Dallas to take the lead. It is Finney-Smith who connects. (66-63) on another timeout here. 120 in the chat. Let's go, everyone, tonight. If you guys are new, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. Incredible game here between these two teams. Yeah, good question. Who is better, Tatum or Brown? I'm going to take Jaylen Brown right now. Because Jaylen Brown actually makes it an effort to take the ball to the rim for him. Whereas Tatum thinks that he can just be the superhero for Tatum. Tatum's just got he's just got hyped up all the time for Tatum that it can get to your head quite often. But for Brown, I feel like he's the one that puts in a ton of work to just keep on improving each and every single year. Puts in the work in the gym. Wow, big game for Kelly Oubre, it looks like tonight. 9 3-point shots made. Thanks so much for the update there, Jamie. Sugar Bomb on the stream, taking Golden State. Welcome into the stream. So let's see here. Less than a minute left to play. Malik Williams and Hugley chatting, and the refs gave a double tech. Then Jeff Capel got a tech. Then Pitt's assistant coaches got a tech. G. 3-point game, back to action. Less than 2 minutes left to go before halftime. Ball into the key, scooped up by Poole, able to get it away to Bjelica. Bjelica, Kuminga, Damian Lee, Jordan Poole, Juan Toscano Anderson. That's the 5 in the court at the moment for Golden State. Driving down the lane, drawing contact, and the foul by Powell. So Louisville ended up winning over Pittsburgh 75-72. That's the final score there. I think Texas Tech could be the biggest fluke this season. 19-6, they're trailing at Iowa State. It kind of throws off Providence's resume because the teams that Providence have won against haven't really lined up. If you're looking at a Texas Tech team that just skated their way through non-conference play to get to a good record. They've been stuck at 25 for quite a bit now. Both of the shots fall down by Kuminga. 1.5 left to go in the third. Powell with the ball at the top of the key. Hands it off to Hardaway. Swings across court. Intercepted by Damian Lee. Here goes Golden State. Lee will slow down the ball. Passes out around the perimeter. Pump fake into the key. Kuminga. They move it cross court to Toscano Anderson. Back outside the pole. Toscano Anderson swings it right corner. Right baseline dribble. Bjelica lost the handle. Picked up underneath the hoop by Powell with a steal. 1 minute left to play before halftime. Hardaway, 1-on-1 on the outside. Right baseline. Moves it out to the top. It's Brunson. Brunson spin move. Tries to create space. Nice move. Right past Kuminga. And Dallas extends the lead. Jalen Brunson sneaking around Jonathan Kuminga, and Dallas with a run themselves. 12-2 run in the last 4.5 minutes. 40 seconds left to go in the third. At the right baseline, it's Kuminga. Kuminga backs his way. Working on Powell, able to get around him. Couldn't convert on the shot, but got fouled. And 2 shots coming up at the free throw line by Jonathan Kuminga, rookie from G League Ignite. Dwight Powell picks up, believe that's going to be his second personal foul tonight. Can Notre Dame beat UNC? That's their biggest chance remaining on the schedule for Notre Dame. I'm going to take UNC in that one, but that's Notre Dame's highest ranked opponent unless they get that game against Duke rescheduled, which they desperately need that one. because they already got the win against Kentucky. Now they need to wish that Kentucky just keeps on winning games so it looks better in their resume. At the line, both of the free throws go down by Kuminga. And then at the end of the Louisville game, 4 minutes left to go. Malik Williams fouled out. Cards up by 8. Malik Williams stood up cheering for his teammates. Got another tech. 30 seconds left. Chris Mack got a tech. Gee. Yeah, yikes with those referees tonight. 15 seconds left to go in the third. That's good. Splash at the free throw circle. Tim Hardaway Jr. connects. Final 5 seconds. Pull. Driving. No call. Dwight Powell and pull slammed underneath the rim. Deep range 3 missed off the bottom right part of the backboard by Bullock, and we close out at the end of 3. 70 Dallas, 67 Golden State. What a game here. Great game that they put on national TV. This one, Dallas looking to play spoiler into Golden State. Golden State currently sitting top of the NBA, half a game above Phoenix. 70-67 at the end of the third quarter. And the Mavs currently 1 game above 500, 19-18 record at the moment, 6th in the West. A tremendous matchup here between these two teams. Golden State's been cold from three-point range tonight. Just 19% from the perimeter. Credit to Dallas's defense. They come in top 3 defense. Only shoot 24% from the outside themselves, but Luka is carrying the load right now. 23 by Luka. By far the top scorer for Dallas. They have 4 players in double figures. Luka with 23, 5, and 5, along with 2 steals. 11 points by Brunson. 10 points each by Finney-Smith and Hardaway. And then Golden State, 12 points each. The top scorers are Curry and Wiggins. Yeah, Iowa State's leading big time against Texas Tech. Wow, that's already midway through the first, and Texas Tech's only scored 8 points. They could be a team that's in some serious danger to not even make the top 25 this year. I know they're undermanned right now for Texas Tech, but they played a schedule that they skated their way all the way through non-conference play for them. Wow, Spurs up over the Celtics, 95-89, 4.5 minutes left to go. Rockets Wizards, close eye on this game right now, 111-109. Houston, 45 seconds left remaining. Rockets trying to pull it out. Sixers leading the Magic, final minute, 114-106. And the Pacers up over the Nets. Still a lot of time left to go. Start of the fourth quarter. Indiana leads 101-96. Yeah, good question. Is THJ, Dwight Powell, and Trey Burke enough to get Ben Simmons? I think it would be for so, because Tim Hardaway Jr. He's been pretty solid as a player. Not all consistent though for him, but he'd be the best of the bunch. Powell's been getting better. No clue that Texas even had a hockey program. I know that Arizona State does for a hockey program, because I see the schedule for Boston University, and they play against Arizona State this weekend. Yeah, Rudy Gobert leading the league in rebounds, and another tremendous season by Jokic. Yeah, Michigan first round exit. In my opinion, I don't even think they make it to the tournament this year for Michigan. They'd have to win the Big Ten right now, or they'd have to win the Big Ten championship by the rate they're going, because it doesn't look like they're in any contention for an at-large right now. 11:40 left to go as we start off the fourth quarter. 3-point game. Golden State has possession. Toscano, Anderson, Curry, Lee, Bielitsa, and Kuminga. That's the 5 of the court for Golden State. Kuminga moves it over to Bielitsa. Kick out to the left corner. Lee dribbles up. Bounce pass underneath the hoop. Bielitsa got deflected by Kleber, and the shot clock runs down to zeros. Turnover on the possession. Shot clock expiration for Golden State. AB in his statement towards the Bucks, the MRI in his ankle shows broken bone fragment stuck in his ankle. Gee. Yeah, if that's the case, he just gets put on the injured list and he doesn't play remaining of the season for anybody. He doesn't get picked up by anyone. That's good from the right corner. Dallas extends the lead by 6. Underneath, and couldn't get anything out of that possession was Toscano Anderson. He got stripped though, but out of bounds by Dallas. It's going to stay Golden State ball. 10:48 left to play. Tyrone, welcome back in. Leonard on the stream, welcome in. This has been a great game tonight. Inbound to Kuminga. Kuminga at the right elbow, passes out to Curry. Curry, jumper, no good off the back rim, picked up at the defensive board by Luka. Luka will slow down the tempo. Defended by Curry, out to the top to Bullock. Bullock pushes it over to Kleber. Did not see Curry from behind. He got blocked. Kleber gets it back, though. 3-point shot, too strong. Rebound will be picked up here by Poole. Warriors with the ball. Toscano Anderson driving, laying it up and in. 4-point game, 10-10 left to go. Anybody's game right now in a big-time defensive matchup. Here goes Luka, and draws a foul. It's going to be reaching by Kuminga. Game clock will stop, 10:05 remaining, 4th quarter. Jonathan Kuminga picks up his 3rd personal foul. Foul trouble right now at the moment. 13 as a team for Golden State. Kuminga's got 3. A couple players playing with 2 each. Looney, Toscano Anderson, and Poole. And then for Dallas, foul trouble. 3 fouls off the bench by Bullock. 2 each by Dwight Powell, Josh Green, and Marquise Chris. Here's a steal on the inbounds. Coast to coast. Gary Payton II lays it up and in for 2. He's had a great game tonight. GP2, 11 points, perfect. 5 for 5 from the floor, along with 9 rebounds. A jumper, miss, no good. Soaring up high, getting a double-double is Gary Payton II. 9:35 left to go. Curry is double-teamed by Luka and Bullock. Curry gets it away from his hands, deflected. Ball to the right hands. Toscano Anderson, a gift. Over to his hands. They're going to call him, though, for the offensive foul. So the bucket will not count. Turnover by Golden State. It's going to go back to Dallas with 9:28 left remaining. Huge game right now between these two teams. I think what went wrong with Ben Simmons is that he's lost a lot of confidence in himself. I think nowadays social media has been like a huge problem, especially when you look at it all the time, what it can do to your mental health. And if you're looking at the news stories constantly on your phone, looking about other people saying what they think about you on Twitter, that you can't shoot, you can't score, you can't buy a bucket, that it can really take a toll on your mental health if you happen to pay attention to that stuff. And if that's the case right there, the best thing to do in those scenarios is to just avoid that at all costs and just focus on you and not think about what others think about you. Luka dribbles into the key, floats one up, and draws contact from Toscano Anderson. It will stop the clock with 9:07 left to play. It's going to send Luka to the free throw line shooting 2. Yeah, good game starting out for Iowa State, 22-10. That matchup against Baylor really helped them out tonight. They started out conference play with the toughest game on their schedule. First shot is good by Luka. Puts it up to a 3-point lead for Dallas. So AB suited up against the paint against the Jets before the Bucks staff had injected powerful, dangerous painkillers. Gee. Yeah, I saw there's a program on Vice about the dark side of football that it talks about all the players after games back like before the 2000s. It used to be like a candy jar in the locker room that the players used to go in and grab the painkillers after the game, soaring up over the rooftop. Cutting straight down the lane, that is Juan Toscano Anderson. What a jam right there as he throws it down and puts this one to a 1-point game. JTA, 9 points, 4 rebounds tonight. 8:40 left to play. Dallas by 1, they have the basketball. Luka at the free throw circle, working on Toscano Anderson. Pump fake, draws the foul, and back to the free throw line to shoot 2 more will be Luka. Tremendous matchup tonight. Could very well come down to the final possession. Quick update here. Got a couple close games at the moment. Pacers lead the Nets 106-102. Celtics Spurs in the final 2 minutes. San Antonio leads it by 2, 97-95. And the Sixers have just won over the Magic 116-106. Rockets pull out a close victory over the Wizards 114-111. Luka at the line shooting 2. First one connects. Luka having a fantastic game tonight. He's got 25 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Second shot at the line. That goes through as well. Looking solid tonight when it comes to free throws. Getting to the charity stripe quite a bit tonight for Luka. 10 for 12, 16 for 20 as a team at the free throw line. 8:25 left to play. Curry at the left wing, dribbles into the key. Clear pathway, lays it up and in. As that goes down, it's back to a 1-point game. Dallas's defense cannot let Steph Curry get that wide open straight away. Dallas with the ball. Finney-Smith moves over to Luka. Luka defended one-on-one, backs his way, right elbow. Working on Damian Lee, moves it to the top of the key. 3, Finney-Smith in, connects. Huge triple by DFS. 7:45 left to go. Curry, crossover. At the top, dribbles up. Kick out left wing, Payton. Moves it over to Lee. Lee weaves his way. Left baseline dribble. Got denied by Kleber. Right at the rim, Maxey with a huge block for Dallas. Mavs have the ball. Luka dribbles, drives, inside, pass off to the cutter. Watch out! Rolls around the rim, couldn't connect, no good was Finney-Smith. Oh man, what an opportunity, and it couldn't go through. If that went down, the whole crowd would have exploded. Bielitsa has it. Moves it over to the top to Curry. Edge of the Dallas logo, defended by Brunson 1-on-1. 10 on the shot clock. Curry. At the top, dribbles up, down the key, takes it down the lane. Strong take, couldn't convert, looking for the call, couldn't get it. Off the backboard, too strong, rebound back to the Mavs. Pass over to Hardaway. Takes a jumper, deep one, sinks it over Bielitsa. Timeout taken on the floor by Steve Kerr. 81-75, Dallas with a 6-point lead, 6:53 left to go, and a huge J goes down to the right baseline by THJ. What a night between these two teams. Close defensive type of battle in this game today. Oof, losing against the 1-10 team in fantasy hockey. Rough. My favorite team for college hoops is Providence. If you guys are new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. Thanks so much for watching tonight, being a part here in the stream. Happy New Year, everybody. We got a good game right now. Got a couple links pinned in the chat or posted down in the description below this video. Feel free to look at them if anybody's interested. Check out the channel Discord. That link is posted in the description. We also got the channel merchandise, also posted in the description. I'll put that in the chat if anybody's interested. Some pretty cool stuff in the merchandise site. Short sleeve, long sleeve shirts, iPhone cases, pillows, stickers, sweatshirts. Got the pillow right behind me right there. We get the pillow. Got some pretty cool merch out there as well. The memberships link is pinned to the chat. If anybody's interested in becoming a channel member, it's as low as $1.99 per month to do so, and it gets you shout-outs at the end of each and every single one of my live streams. And I also got the Twitter link down below in the description as well. Stephanie in the stream, welcome in. Taking Golden State tonight. Hit me up in the chat who you got in this one. Warriors or Mavs as we're in the timeout. Dallas by 6, 6:53 remaining. Luka single-handedly winning this game at the moment for Dallas. 26.6 rebounds, 8 assists tonight. 10 for 12 when it comes to his free throws. Big game by Luka. 13 points by Dorian Finney-Smith. He's got 6 rebounds. 12 points by Tim Hardaway Jr. off the bench. Jalen Brunson has 11. 4 players in double figures for the Mavs. Golden State with 3 players in double figures. 14 by Curry. Just 1 for 7, though, from 3. 12 points by Wiggins, 11 by Payton II. He's been huge, having a double-double, also with 10 rebounds. Yeah, yesterday you told me it was the day before Thanksgiving. Haven't watched an NHL game. Quick update, Nets have taken the lead over the Pacers, 107-106. There's still 7 minutes left to play. Celtics in danger of dropping 2 games below 500. Jaylen Brown with a 30-piece on the board, but San Antonio leading 10 seconds left to go at the TD Garden, 99-97 over the Celtics as the struggling woes have continued for Boston. And the Celtics just turned it over with 6 seconds left remaining. Looks like San Antonio is going to pull out the W. Raptors lead the Bucks by 2, 88-86. Pascal Siakam's back. He puts up 26, 5, and 6. T-Wolves lead the Thunder 75-66. Shane taking the Mavs. Welcome in. So Antonio Brown also said, took a seat on the sideline. Bruce Arians came up to him, shouted, "What's wrong with you?" AB said it's his ankle. When asked to go back on the field, said he couldn't. And Bruce Arians instead called medical attention, shouted, "You're done," while he ran his finger across his throat, telling him didn't play, then he was done with the Bucks. Wow, Notre Dame leading UNC. That's a game that Notre Dame needs to win if they want to make it into the tournament. Back to action. Dallas just scored underneath, coming straight out of the timeout. 6:05 left to go. Golden State misses the shot down low. Dallas comes out with a defensive rebound. They're going to slow it down. Brunson slides it over to the top. Hardaway Jr. takes a 3-point shot before. It will be away from the ball. It's a foul committed. It's on Leah, Golden State. And this will send Dallas back to the free throw line in the bonus. So Dallas coming to the free throw line. 2 shots by Dwight Powell. 5:54 left remaining. Powell connects. Now Golden State can score in bunches like we saw in the early third quarter. So even though if they do extend it to a 10-point lead right here with a make, still a lot of opportunities for Golden State. Even though they played a cold game today, especially Curry from the perimeter, just 1 for 7. They've only made 4 threes tonight. It is a 10-point game. Second shot good at the line by Powell. Golden State with the ball. Green at the left wing. Dumps it out left block into the hands to Wiggins. Backs his way on THJ. Lost it. Gets it back. Triple teamed. And a reach in. It's committed on Sterling Brown. Game clock will stop. 5:41 left to go in the fourth. Non-shooting foul. Golden State yet to get into the bonus just yet. Damian Lee will be the inbound passer, guarded on the far side of the perimeter by Brown. Bounce pass top of the key, Looney. Looney looks to give it out. He does, into the hands to Green. Back out to the top to Toscano Anderson. Moves to that left corner. Lee takes a 3. No good off the back rim, and defensive rebound. Big, strong one. Ripped away by Dwight Powell. Dallas by 10. They have the ball. And Luka's currently on the bench. They're saving him for under 5. Brunson at the top. Pump fake. He's got some space. Swings to that left corner. Left baseline, Jibble Hardaway. No look past the Finney-Smith. Wide open three. Sinks it. And the whole crowd erupts here in Dallas. Mavs by 13 with 5 minutes left to go. Golden State has it at the left wing perimeter. Wiggins. Defended by Brunson off of a double team. Step back three in the air. Just not their game tonight. Missed three by Wiggins. Golden State 17% from the perimeter. It's a 12-zip run by the Mavs. Brunson slows it down. Outside to Hardaway. Defended by Green. Takes a jumper. Hand in the face over the rim. Miss. They're looking for an urgent bucket. Powell with a defense. It's going to go defensive rebound to Pull. Pull. Has it at the top. Gives it over to Green. Dump off down low. Deflected and stolen. Poor pass by Draymond Green. Tried to fit it into a double team looking for Looney. And Dallas comes out with a steal and burns a timeout. 4:24 left to play and the Mavs have exploded. Dorian Finney-Smith with a huge three. And puts Dallas up by 13 as we go on another timeout with 4:24 left to play. And this is the largest, or close to the largest lead of the game for Dallas. They were up at 1 point by 14. What a night for the Mavs. Looking for a statement against the number one team in the NBA and about to close it out. If you're new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. Thanks so much all for joining in, being a part here tonight in the channel. Spurs just won over the Celtics 99-97. I believe tomorrow night I'm going to be covering Celtics against the Knicks tomorrow night. So we'll see in a back-to-back if Boston can start to play some better basketball than just scoring 97 points and actually put a W on the board. Brooklyn has taken the lead over the Pacers 112-108 with under 6 minutes left to play there. Toronto leads at the end of three over the Bucks 92-88. And Oklahoma City has come right back. 7.5 left to go. Minnesota by 2, 79-77. Oof. Missing a game-tying layup. Ouch. Braden, welcome to stream here, man. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's been the season in a nutshell. A poor loss at home against the Spurs. Quick update, college basketball. Villanova has other ideas. Beating Creighton this time around by 17 in the second half, 39-22. Miami leading Syracuse 77-67. Miami might be undefeated in the ACC. For Syracuse, they're going to have to win the ACC tournament to get in. So much talent on Syracuse. And they were supposed to be a top 40 team, and they just haven't been able to put it together with some really bad losses this year. Iowa State leads Texas Tech 24-17. Northwestern up against Penn State 32-29. Right now, Northwestern, one of the last teams in the bracket. Notre Dame leads UNC. Final minute in the first half, 39-35. Tennessee came back, beat Ole Miss in overtime, 66-60. Wow. UCF lost to Temple tonight. I've been okay lately. I got put in quarantine. So unfortunately I haven't been able to show up to work this week. Because my mom's test came back positive, unfortunately. So my workplace had me take the week off just for like safety precautions, just in case. So I have this week off, unfortunately, which is too bad because I've been looking forward to going to work every single day. I like to keep my mind busy. Wow. Temple has won over Central Florida tonight, 66-62. I take Sabonis there all the way over Porzingis. Porzingis not even playing tonight. We're back to action. The right baseline dribble. Wide open slam dunk, and Finney-Smith got fouled on the way up. He missed the slam dunk, but Draymond Green got his arm. And this will send Finney-Smith to the free throw line. 4:11 left to go. Dallas by 13, shooting 2. Wow. Stevenson with 30 points with 5 minutes remaining for the Pacers. Yikes. Bucks with only 11 points in the third. First shot, good. Dallas is shooting the ball really well when it comes to free throws tonight. 19 for 24, 83% at the line. Second shot missed around the rim. Golden State has 4 minutes to come back from 14 points down. Top 3 offense in the NBA. Wiggins pass over to Curry. They're going to need a ton of threes to do so, and Curry misses that one. Tip to the perimeter, offensive rebounds. Over to Poole at the top. They give it over to Green. Green hands it outside of Wiggins. Wiggins jab step dribbles right down the lane. Left-handed layup goes. Count it and one. My mom is fine. Yo, we had no clue that she had it. My dad wasn't feeling well last week. My dad had passed out last week, and we thought that he was just run down from work. But now thinking about it, I think my dad probably had it because on Christmas he didn't come out of bed. He slept all day on Christmas. Missed free throw. Golden State will take another 3. Wiggins, they're not done just yet. Hits it off of the offensive rebounds. 9-point game just like that. 3:35 left to go. Dallas with the ball. They've had a lot of tough finishes in the late minutes. Luka at the right wing. He dribbles up, spin move defended by Payton. Shovels the pass underneath the hoop. Missed the layup, no good off the glass by Finney-Smith. Offensive rebound by Dallas, going to slow down more time off the clock. Luka, top of the key defended by Wiggins. 7 on the shot clock. Luka, 3 in the shot clock, takes the 3, contested by Wiggins. No good, and it goes out of bounds. Did not even attempt an extra pass. 3:08 left to play, and Golden State is only down by 3 possessions if they hit all threes. Brian with a dono, thanks so much, man. Appreciate it with a dono. Let's get that dono hype in the chat here for Brian. Curry, cross court, wide open layup opportunity, and Curry instead goes for a pass to the perimeter where nobody is there, and the ball sails out of bounds. That is 2 points he desperately wanted back. 3 minutes left to play. Miscue by Golden State. That could come back to bite. Every single possession matters. Looking to force a turnover. Luka looking to get a pass off, and he happens to call a timeout. Down the far side, he got trapped with 2:47 remaining. Pringle, welcome in. Yeah, my mom's feeling well. She's fine. My whole family works in the school district, so they all got their testing kits on Sunday, and right before the Patriots game was starting out, I was because I took my test at work on Thursday, and I helped them out on Sunday taking the test, and my mom took her test first, like 10 minutes before the Patriots game, and hers came back with both the T and the C on the reading card, which came back as a complete shock because she's been feeling fine every single day. And then my dad's came back negative, and my sister's came back negative, which my dad wasn't feeling well the week prior, but we thought he was like more run down from work because he had been working like 10, 11, 12-hour shifts because other people had been calling out that week prior around Christmas. Kamani, welcome in. Yeah, unfortunate for the Pacers. The Celtics lost too. Both of those teams been extremely disappointing this year. Spurs won over the Celtics 99-97. The Nets running away right now against the Pacers. 122-113, even though Sabonis with 30, 12, and 10. Kevin Durant, watch me play. 35 points tonight for KD. Back into action. 2:40 left to go. Inbound for Dallas. 9-point lead. Brunson at the top. Takes the jumper. Left elbow. Deep 2. Off the front rim. No good. Curry picks up the defensive rebounds. 2.5 left to play. Curry takes it up the court. Now it's off the Poole. Poole dribbles at the top. He'll take it open 3. Straight away. No good. Off the bottom left part of the backboard, defensive rebound pull down for the Mavs. Luka passes ahead to Bullock. Bullock slows it down into the hands to Luka. They will control tempo right now. Well, Luka at the edge of the logo, defended by Wiggins. Golden State looks for a gamble. Double team, they throw at Luka. Back over to Kleber. Now Luka's trapped to the far side. Bounce pass, and he gets fouled by Draymond Green. Or did he step out of bounds? He did. He stepped out of bounds, the referees say. So it's a turnover by Dallas, and Luka cannot believe the call. Down the far side, he thought that Green had followed him off of a double team trap, and that's a turnover by Dallas. 2 minutes left to go. Golden State with the possession once again. Curry takes a three, right wing. No good. Halfway home and rattled out. It's another defensive rebound by Dallas. Pass ahead. Brunson, 1 man to beat. Euro step down the lane on Curry. And it will be deflected out of bounds, but a blocking fall picked up by the Warriors. And 2 shots coming up at the free throw line for Jalen Brunson. What's good? Randy in the stream. Welcome in. Thanks so much for joining in. 1:49 left to go. He's got 1 out of 2 so far, Vaughn. He's looking for his second coming up. I think it's coming up in a week and a half from now. He's going for his second one. First shot good by Brunson. Yeah, Steph Curry 1 for 10 from 3. In the last game, even though they beat the Heat, and if you combine these two games together, he is now 2 for 19 in the last 2 from 3, 14 points, and manages to be the number 2 scorer. Golden State is having a tough time putting the ball into the bucket tonight. And the Warriors turnover picked up around the perimeter by Hardaway Jr. Going to take off some more time off the clock. Finney-Smith passes right corner to Brunson. Looks like Golden State's giving up. Right baseline dribble. Brunson scores. What a night for the Mavs. They do it through their defense. Top 3 in the NBA. They needed a statement game, and they'll be 2 games above 500. Injured player on the court. It's... Oh, no. Is that Luka? I think it is. Yeah, it is. It is. Luka's down. His, looks like his right foot for Luka. He tried to take the ball from Curry. Ouch. He's limping right now for Luka. Timeout taken on the floor. Minute 33 left to go as we cut to a media break here. And Luka in some pain, as we last saw down in the court, as he had to get helped out. He looked like he had hurt his hamstring area at the start of this game. Like the first 5 minutes in the game, there was some B-roll on it back to one of the replays, and he had injured himself earlier in the first. Thanks so much all for joining in. Appreciate everybody for being a part of the stream tonight. If you guys are new, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. 4 a.m. in Barcelona. Appreciate Lorenzo for joining in once again. Yeah, I'm glad that we were able to get him there just in time. .130 left to go. Back to action. And it will be Golden State basketball. Luka is not in the game right now. Kuminga, pass deflected. And we see Luka coming in. He's near the bench area. Testing out his ankle right now. As we see the B-roll go up on the screen. Hey, thanks so much, Kara, for joining in. Thanks so much. Same to you. Appreciate for coming out. 1:19 left to play. Incredible night by Luka. 26.7 rebounds, 8 assists. Put it all on the line tonight. And defensively, Dallas keyed in. They also made their free throws at the free throw line. Backing their way. Kuminga, shot clock winding down, and no good off the glass. Too strong. 13-point lead to the final minute. Dallas picks up the defensive rebounds. 81% tonight when it came to free throws by the Mavs. They lob it out to the left corner. They clear out their bench. It is Josh Green who passes out to the top. Right corner three for the Mavs. Connecting. That's good by Frank Ntilikina. A statement game through their defense for Dallas. In the final 30 seconds. Ja'Cory McLaughlin floats up a runner. Scores for Golden State. They did it for Dirk tonight. Big victory, able to hold on as Golden State tried to mount a comeback. It didn't come up, though. At the very end, Dallas will pull out the W. Final 15 seconds left to play. Sterling Brown with the ball. 3 in the shot clock. Out to the top. A three-point shot taken right down the pipe in. Putting up 99 on the board for the Mavs tonight. It's good by Marquise Chris. And the clock will dribble out, and that is the ball game. 82 points only by Golden State and the Dallas Mavs defense. What a night for them. Holding the Warriors to 40% shooting from the floor, 18% from three. And forcing 16 turnovers en route to a 99-82 victory. Huge game for the Mavs. They came in today number 6 in the West. And now they find themselves 2 games above 500. Thanks so much all for joining in tonight. Before you do sign off, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified. Future live streams I do cover. I hope to be back tomorrow night covering the Celtics versus the Knicks. Boston playing in a back-to-back. They just dropped that game against San Antonio a couple minutes ago as that one went final. But man, Dallas does it tonight. Luka with a big game, 26.7 rebounds, 8 assists tonight by Luka. Goes 10 for 12 at the free throw line. As a team, shot the ball extremely well at 81% when it came to free throws, 21 for 26 in the game for the Mavs. They do it by 17 over Golden State. Going to close out to the channel members before I do wrap up tonight. If anybody's interested in becoming a channel member, it's as low as $1.99 per month to do so. Gets you shout-outs at each and every single one of my live streams that I do cover, as low as $1.99 per month. As we have Jason, Cindy, Rajip, All That Deuce, Brian, SG Sports Talk, Russell, D-Block, BP Greg, Oreo Pudding, Bino, Arohan, Mark, Mike, John, Jessica, Stephanie, Ahino Josa, LK and GFR90, Woody, Warren, I Am Ghost, Pamela, Keith, Isaiah, Man and Hayes, Barco, Dave, Rise of Steel, and Kelly. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining in tonight. Big victory by Dallas on their home court. They win it over the number 1 team in the NBA, 99-82. The Mavs pull out the victory. They improved to 20-18 on the season. Golden State now is 29-8 on the season. Pick up their 5th loss on the road. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining in tonight, and enjoy the rest of your Wednesday night.